One of the first strategies that the Levites use to achieve their goal is to partner with like-minded people, basically other Levites and the greater Israelite community, and partner with the like-minded people to achieve their goal. So just listen to this verse from Exodus 4, verse 14 to 16. Then the anger of the Lord was kindled and burned against Moses. He said, "Is there not your brother Aaron the Levite? I know that he speaks fluently. Also, he is coming out to meet you, and when he sees you, he will be overjoyed. You must speak to him and put words in his mouth. I, even I, will be your mouth, and with his mouth, and I will teach you what you are to do. Moreover, he shall speak for you to the people. He will act as a mouthpiece for you, and you will be as God to him, telling him what I say to you." So basically, Lord God is telling Moses, which the main objective, is to have the Israelites, Jacob is the Israelite community, moved out of the bondage of the Egyptians and move into the promised land. But prior to this, because of Simon and Levi, these are sons of Jacob, they had been given a curse from their father because they had basically genocide an entire group of people. So the father Jacob cursed them. So now they're cursed, but they know that they will be given an opportunity because they're going to leave out of the Egyptian rule based on the promise that Lord God gave to them. They're going to leave the Egyptian rule, and now they will be going into the promised land. So they are the cursed people, but they do not want to be the cursed people. So they're going to implement a series of strategies to enable themselves not only to move from the lowest class. I mean, this is epic. Not only will they be able to move from the lower class, from a cursed position, but to a governing position. The strategies that they implement is so powerful. It is basically a strategy that schools use, churches use, communities use, parents use for their children, politicians use, corporations use. The series of strategies that they use is so powerful. A lot of people can learn from these strategies. So what they do is they realize that the leader, which is Moses, the main Levite, he may be the leader, he may be the visionary, but he doesn't have certain skill sets to convince the people. Moses has a temper problem. Looks like he's impatient. He's not articulate. There is a part in the Bible that says, he's a man of uncircumcised tongue. He's heavy tongued, and he doesn't seem to be charismatic. He's definitely a visionary. He's the leader, but he's not charismatic. So what he does is he goes into the community. He finds his brother, the other Levite, which is Aaron. And Aaron is very fluent, as Lord God has pointed out. And he's a man of the people, because while Moses had left 40 years to go into the wilderness, Aaron was still there in the community. So Aaron is one of the bedrock, foundational men of the community. Know him, the people trust him. So Moses now have to have a second in command that has a very strong position in the community, which is Aaron. So now they have to implement these activities, these strategies, in order to move themselves from the cursed class to the governing class. So I will share with you what they plan to do. First thing that they have done is to go in there and to talk to the other Hebrews, the other Israelites, because they have to get the commitment of the people. They have to get the will of the people, the control of the people. So Aaron now is communicating and getting the people impassioned and stirred up to um, basically make themselves unfriendly so that they can move in one accord to uh, get out from under Egyptian rule.